So I've got a question. When did haircuts for men start becoming about $30? Like, I know in, places like Great Clips and other places like that, it's averaged for your whole, haircut experience to be about $20, $30, things like that. Like, I'm talking about in, like, your regular community barbershop. I've never experienced that ever. Like, the most I've ever paid for my haircuts, um, probably about $15 to $17 a haircut. That's like me getting a haircut, to me getting my face shaved. That's there's a couple different things that go on there. So what brings this up is that I recently moved, and I moved to Georgia. I moved to Georgia from North Carolina, and I met some people that I went to school with, in our alumni association, things like that. And so, I was asking around. I was like, hey guys, where do you guys go to get your haircut? Because, I haven't really found a barber out here yet. I've been here a little while, but I haven't really found a barber out here yet. Guys started telling me different things. They started, giving me some different barbershop names. And, when I asked, like, okay, well, what's the average price you guys are usually paying, so I can go check them out. Someone was like, one dude told me I pay $30. Like, it ain't nothing to pay $30. I'm just like, 30 for what? What am I paying for? The ambiance? And this might just be something I'm not used to because I go to two different barbers when I'm back home. So the first barber I usually go to, he's been the person that's been cutting my hair since literally I was a baby. He gave me my first haircut. So from age 1 to about age 22, because I don't really go to him like that anymore, I've probably been paying about, I've seen his prices spike like once, and it was like by like $2. This one I had short hair. This one I was getting like my whole head cut, not just, my sides or everywhere around. That's when I'm getting my whole head cut. So now I kind of have less hair to cut because you're literally just going around the perimeter of my head. You're not really touching my head. So what am I paying you $30 for? The guy started giving me, different answers, different barbers. And then one guy, he told me, he said, look, don't pay no $30 for no haircut down here. Here's my guy. Go to his barbershop, ask for him. He'll get you right. And I went there, and dude got me right. Like, he pretty much did the same thing about 3 weeks ago. I just haven't had a chance to go back to him. But he did this, and it was about, he charged me $15. And I was very happy with his work. He took his time. He used the blade on me. He used the clippers on me. So I was really happy with it. I said, I just got my haircut today. Now, mind you, I got this. I got a taper on the sides, on both sides. He gave me a lineup on my sides and on my back. I don't do my front because I like that to kind of be more natural. He did my mustache, all that good stuff. And I literally paid $10. And it's not because he knows me. It's not because he gave me a discount. Because my barber that I usually go to in that shop wasn't even there today. So I went to a new guy. Then everyone else that was getting their haircut by all the other barbers, and there's about 8 barbers in the shop, everyone else is paying like the same price as well. So I'm like, so how are y'all working, making, $10 cuts and everything, and still doing a good job? Because this isn't like, some, I understand you get what you pay for, but this is like a good cut. So I that's kind of what I expected, going into a barbershop, finding a new barber, expecting to pay about $10 or 15 or whatever have you. But I think what it is, as like how people can get away with charging $30 for like a men's haircut, especially a black men's haircut, because there is a difference, cultural difference and price difference between, say a Caucasian person going to, the salon or going to Great Clips or whatever, and me going to, a community barbershop technically, someone in the community who owns their own store. I think it's because everyone works out of a salon. Like, I'll find barbers all the time, and they're like, oh, come visit me at salon such and such, or I'm located in, in the barber's corner in this and that salon. You have to pay to be in those places. You have to pay some money. So I guess that $30 is kind of helping me is me helping you cover your booth rent. And, That's just not the kind of experience I'm looking for in a barbershop. Especially if you're just giving me like a simple haircut. Like I'm not about to pay you $30, bro. It's just not. I understand that's your craft. I understand like, you know, that's what you're charging, but I prefer not to. You know? I prefer not to. Something else that I'm not used to or that I had to get used to, again, just from where I'm coming from. I've never made an appointment to go get my haircut. And the first time I went into like the new place where I get my haircut, you know, he told me, he's like, yeah, just, you know, follow the link on the on my business card and set up an appointment, you know, and I can get you in real quick, in and out. I make an appointment to get my dreads done. I've never had an appointment to get just like a shave and everything. But it makes sense. I'm not complaining about it because it makes a lot of sense. If you're any person out here and you've gone to the barbershop on Saturday morning thinking you about to get in and get out real quick, that's not happening. Everyone goes on Saturday morning. That's when everyone has the time. So yeah, if you have that 10 o'clock appointment and you walk up in there and everyone else sitting there, and then you walk up into that chair and you sit right down, it's a great feeling. So just different things that I'm learning with this whole hair thing. But the whole thing about paying, like, honestly, for my hair to get what I get, I'm not paying anybody over $15. Maybe 20. No, 15. I'm not paying anybody over $15. You might get 20 because I'll give you a tip, because I always tip. You know, I always tip my barber. But you're not gonna get anything more than 15 from me. So sorry.